Alright, I want to start a video by saying call like Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone to rule well. Shalom to the brothers that are preaching and teaching the truth worldwide. I want to say shalom to the whole elect. Today's lesson is entitled Third World War. So I want to play these two clips, then I'm going to get into some scriptures.
Now we have a war between Russia and Ukraine with potentially hundreds of thousands of people dying. We must demand immediate negotiation of a peaceful end to the war in Ukraine, or we will end up in World War III, and there will never be a war like this. We will never have had a war like this, and that's all because of stupid people that don't have a clue. And it's also because of the kind of weaponry that's available today. We never had weapons like this, the destructive capability of weapons, modern weapons. I know more about it than anybody because of the fact that I rebuilt our military.
If the freedom to dream were a spear, I proudly present a human being who tonight represents that spear's most honed tip.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear participants of the 80th Golden Globe Award ceremony. The First World War claimed millions of lives. The Second World War claimed tens of millions of them. There will be no Third World War. It is not a trilogy. Ukraine will stop the Russian aggression on our land. We will make it together with a whole free world. And I hope that all of you will be with us on the victorious day, the day of our victory. Slava Ukraini.
If the freedom to dream...
That's vainful speaking, because there will be a third world war. I guess he hasn't cracked open his Bible in a very, very long time. Because Revelation 11 verse 14 says the second war is past, the second world war is past, and behold, the third war cometh quickly. The war goes into destruction. So yes, there will be a third world war. There will be a third world war. So this dude here, president of Ukraine, hey, that's a vain vision that he's speaking of. Because when you go into the scriptures, there will be a third world war. I just brought it out to you. How else is part of America, Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed? It's going to be destroyed during World War III. So here it is, Trump speaking about World War III. But then you got this damn devil, Zelensky, whatever his damn name is, talking about there won't be a third world war. So, as a matter of fact, before I get this precept that I was going to bring out, I'm going to go ahead and get this Ezekiel 38. And Ezekiel 38 verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. See, that's talking about Russia. So basically, the Lord gonna put hooks in the bear inside Vladimir Putin, and the whole Russian regime, basically going into actually the president Vladimir Putin to what? Turn them back to that old USSR spirit. So yes, and what they said, they're gonna have bucklers and shields. They're gonna have the nuclear missiles in hand. The ICBM, I think they got something called the Satan 2. So yeah, the Lord gonna have them shoot out them intercontinental ballistic missiles. For what? To fulfill prophecy. Prophecy has to be fulfilled, no matter what you think or whatever message you want to put out to the free world. At the end of the day, prophecy reigns supreme over your ideology. See, these damn devils think they actually controlling things. They don't understand that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's in control of everything. As a matter of fact, let me see that rule in King's heart. Actually, Old Testament. 1 second. No, it's in the book of Psalm. I'm in the book of Proverbs. All right, the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 1. The king's heart, or the ruler, president, dictator, king, whoever it is ruling a particular nation or country. So Proverbs 21, verse 1, it reads, the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So Lord turns or basically controls the minds of these different rulers. And the Lord turneth it whithersoever he will. So the Lord wants these damn devils to continue to fight. Guess what? The Lord gonna put a spirit on them to continue to fight. If the Lord wanted to down, the Lord put a spirit on them. You know what? We're gonna come to agreement. We're gonna chill out for a while. But end of the day, the heart or the mind, the Hebrew word, I think it's lab, the Lord controls that. So it doesn't matter what he get on TV and say. At the end of the day, it's all the will of the Lord. So it doesn't matter what you want. It's what the Lord wants at the end of the day. So I'm going to get this Jeremiah. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse... Jeremiah chapter 49 verse, I'm going to start at verse 13. For I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together, come against her, and rise up to the battle. So yeah, these different nations going to come against America, Babylon the Great. Why? So all the cities can be a perpetual waste. This land, America, Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. It will never be inhabited again. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Verse 17, I'm going to jump down. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. Verse 18, this is how America, Esau, Edom, this land will be destroyed. Because you go into Edom, that's talking about Esau. And we understand this is the capital of Esau, Edom, America, Babylon the Great. Verse 18, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. So we know that you can go to ancient Edom, what's that, Petra. So basically, hey, this is giving a similitude of how Sodom and Gomorrah was done. That's what's going to happen to America, Babylon the Great. It's giving you an example. The same way Sodom and Gomorrah was overthrown. How was it overthrown? With fire. So with Zelensky talking about there won't be a third world war, that's a vain vision. I'm reading it. Edom, capital city. America, Babylon the Great. It has many names in the scriptures. This place is going to be overthrown like as Sodom and Gomorrah. So you going to fuck off, dude. So yes, there will be a third world war. Just because you don't believe it, it doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, let's get this Jeremiah 50. All right, Jeremiah 50, verse 12. I'm sorry, verse 12. Your mother shall be sore confounded. Who's America's mother? Great Britain. So it said, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Let's keep talking about all the plagues. Hiss at her. It's going to be wholly desolate. No one's going to dwell in it. So what is this all talking about? Verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, America, Third World War. Round about all you that bend the bow. Russia, they have nuclear missiles, and other countries. Shoot at her. Hold on, he just said it won't be a Third World War. The scripture says, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against Yahweh. It says, spare no missiles, spare no arrows. So yes, Mr. Zelensky, there will be a Third World War. We're reading about it right here. The scripture says, spare no arrows. Why? Because she, America, Babylon the Great, has sinned against the Lord. As a matter of fact, think of Revelation 18, said her sins has reached into the heavens. As a matter of fact, let's get that. We're going to close out with that. Revelation 18 verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. So yes, there will be a Third World War, because the Most High have remembered her iniquity. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. And until next time, Shalom.